taught
That
this.
whole entire transatlantic slave trade story, as far as why or and how heavily melanated people who look like me ended up over here in the Western world. We were already here. It's a lie. We did not come over here via the transatlantic slave trade. Take a look at number 1. It says that Black Indians have always lived in the Western Hemisphere from time immemorial. We've always been here. We are not a result of the mixture between Africans coming over here and mixing with the natives. We are the natives, the true natives, people who look like me. Take a look at number 8 and 9. The U.S. government actually selected who they chose to occupy reservations. And they pretty much said, you pale-skinned Indians, which are the people who came over here from Siberia, who had slanted eyes and high cheekbones. They said, oh, okay, well, you are the Native Americans. They're from Siberia. They are not the Native Americans, okay? It was the United States government that actually contrived who the true Indians were, who the natives were. They chose the type of native that they wanted to represent and promote as being the native of America, which are the pale-skinned people that came over here from Siberia, who are now known as the Native Americans. Take a look. 11. The dark-skinned natives or indigenous to Western Hemisphere were reclassified in the 17 and 1800s as Negroes and colored. So if you look at your birth certificates and they say colored, which mine does, you know that you're an Indian. Certain dark-skinned natives were allowed to settle on reservations, but most were not. Take a look at number 13. Pale-skinned natives came about through the mixing with dark-skinned natives and the pale-skinned Europeans, okay? Number 14 is extremely important. Certain dark-skinned natives indigenous to the Western Hemisphere, aka Indians, were given an ultimatum to go to Oklahoma and be an Indian on a reservation or stay where you are at and be reclassified as Negro and colored. They reclassified us over and over and over again until they finally came up with, oh, hey, I know what we'll do. We'll call them African Americans. Yeah, that's what they are. We're not two continents, people. We are not two continents. We're not African and we're not American. They are the Americans and they came over here from Britain. Okay. And the Africans are the Africans that are over there on the continent. Okay. They made a face of all light-skinned people to represent the different countries after they whited everybody out. This is your true history.